Apfel Dr. Germany, my name is Ben. Hello and good morning and welcome to the Micro Soldering Show today at this beautiful Thursday. And we start right away by an iPhone 7 which was mailed in by a customer. And it's crazy because I wrote the form before and he writes he had an argument with his wife. And he was so angry that he took the phone and smashed it against the wall. And after that, the phone just didn't work anymore at all. He loves his wife again, all is fine. They are good again, but the phone just doesn't work anymore at all. And he has a lot of important pictures and data on the phone. And he doesn't have an iCloud backup. He didn't activate his iCloud on the phone. And he just wants to get back the important data on the phone. For me, I only he has only mailed in the housing with the board. I didn't check anything at all at the moment, so the housing looks okay. There is no bend, there's no crack. As I see first, I didn't check anything until now, so I just want to get out the board, and after I get out the board, we can check that together. But I like the story. An argument with his wife, and he plugged the phone against the wall. I would never do something like that. So when I have an argument with my wife, normally I don't have arguments with my wife, and when I have, I just think, okay, it will be fine again in 1 hour, and I just calm down and watch TV or things like that. But everybody is different. Okay, I got out the board. Okay, we can activate the on hands. Still sick. I'm still sick. Yesterday I was at a tattoo artist. We just finished the arm. I think you won't see it here in the cam because it's just some highlighting, and here on the top another crack and just some highlights. So now it's finished. It can heal now, and I'm finished in 2019 with my left arm, and next year I will get to the right one. And yeah, okay, so output. What is happening? We have no short. If we try to boot, what is happening? We go to 140 amps and directly back to 0. That's a crazy error, okay? So normally when I see something like that, power supply goes up and directly down. It's something which doesn't happen often, because this normally is power IC related, really. So I often hear about that people write, I got a power IC error, can you fix that? Normally power IC errors never happen. Really, it's only sometimes these errors happen, but not often. Okay, I will deactivate the main cam because I don't want to get any lags in the video. So you don't need to see me. And we can just start by cleaning the underfill. In this case, it doesn't make any sense to do any measurements because I only have the voltages which are present if the phone is turned off, like bad VCC, VCC main, or 1V8 always. I can't do any measurements further because the phone goes up to 140 milliamps and directly falls down. So there is no possibility for me to do big measurements. I could now check I2C values in diode mode, but with this error, for me, it just doesn't make any sense for check this. Okay, so if I see something like that, we go up to value, and directly down we have no boot behavior. For me it sounds like a PMIC problem. So, and if it's not the PMIC, and perhaps some people hate me for that, but I don't like to search for hours. In these cases I just swap the board. I just swap the board, fast, quick, easy, and get the important data. So that's the only thing which doesn't make sense for me, because all other things are time wasting, just time wasting. So I just get out the clue. Today in the morning I was I wanted to get my son to the childhood. So I walked down the stairs in front of my house, my son and me. I just set my son into the car, and then I saw a dog running on the street. And I thought, oh, a dog is running on the street, and I just catched him. And do you see that here? Looks like a little crack here, so could be really Power IC related, but I'm pretty sure it's Power IC related. Yeah, and I catch the dog, and then I asked some people on the street, do you know where the dog is related to? And they said yes, it's from Anne, next beside on the top to the hill. And I just brought the dog to this wife, and she was really happy about that. So every day something good, and you can feel good. So the dog is back again. In the family he has to be, and all is fine. Always think on, if you do Power IC, you have the CPU next to the other side. Okay? You have to be quick and fast if you do things like that. Okay? Don't take too much time, too long and too much heat on that. Okay, my cam is just fucking up on my iPhone 11 Pro. Normally the cam is really stable on that device. Okay, so now I just want to clean the board. Now I just want to clean the board here. The eye shield just to lift it up, but that's not a problem. So, where's my wick? Here is my wick. And I need some solder paste and my solder iron, and then we can just clean the board. By the way, yesterday our new technician Dennis started to solder on iPhone PCBs, and he did a really good job. So baseband iPhone 6 was no problem now for him. And I think we have the next really good solderer here in the company. I will give you some feedback about that later. So now we have just to clean the glue. Always important. Glue cleaning process. don't spend too much time and don't use too much heat for too long time, because we have the CPU next beside to the power IC, okay? Okay. I think this looks pretty clean. And now we just take a new power IC for the iPhone 7. It's my last one. Okay, I have to order again. I need so much of them because of swaps, and every time I do a swap I renew the power IC on the swap board, because I want to prevent problems. And if you take out the CPU, it's possible to do that without affecting the power IC. That's no problem. But you don't know if some weeks later there is a problem, and if I do that for data recovery, I use the board again and again. And so after the second or third time, for sure we will have cold solder under the power IC. And so I just renew that prevently. Okay. Now I just solder down the new power IC. And it's done, like you see. Okay, looks good. So we can now check. Here the EMI shield just loosed, but not a problem. I will replace that later. So let's have a look, or before I connect the screen. Gleich, ich bin gerade im Video, gib mir noch kurz. So before I connect the screen, I just want to see the value on power supply. And what do we have? Okay, we have the same behavior, just a little bit more of current. I think because it's just too hot. And that's the thing, when sometimes I have to try things, okay? And I like more to diagnose problems really carefully and from the ground. But from time to time, things like that here can happen, because in my experience, if values go up, we have exactly the same 140 and back to 0. So in that case I could waste time now, but I don't want to. So I will just have a look at the CPU, how it looks like, and then I will swap the board fast. So, do you see that? There is a crack. There is a crack, baby. Or not? Do you see that? For me it looks like a crack. Yeah. We have a crack, and that's because of the hard impact. Okay. Cracked CPU. Or cracked RAM, like ever. So we have no shorted RAM, because if we had a shorted RAM, ja, aber ich brauche jetzt halt noch ein paar Minuten im Video. Ich weiß nicht, ob ich 10 Minuten packe. If we had a shorted RAM, we would have current about 1.5 amp and something really getting hot. But here, in that case, we have a cracked RAM because of a hard impact. And you see that here, it's really crazy. Crack on the RAM. But it's not bad that we renewed the power IC, because now we are going to the RAM. And if we are going to the RAM, we use heat on the front. Normally it's not necessary to replace the power IC then on data recovery, but now we just did it and it's okay. So nice repair. Just have to wait a short time until it's cooled down, and we get a lag if I have two cameras activated. So I want to get in here at this point, and I want to be as fast as possible. So let me see, I just got some new tools for RAM. Somebody sent me for test, and I want to try. Normally I only use my SS101 tool with the matching scissor or with the matching plate. But in that case they sent me some thinner plates for RAM and wrote Ben, just test it out, and I want to see if that works. Oh yeah, it's much thinner, I think. Okay. And now we can go up a little bit and just try to get in here. Okay. First step. Now we can flip to my normal tool, I think, because there I have a little bit better hold here. Okay. Okay. Okay, and now. And done. Okay, and do you see that? And I will show you this video. It's not my fault because I lose the RAM really good. And do you see that? That's a big problem. The NOR is destroyed, and at this point it's no successful data recovery. Okay, and it's not my fault. It's just a crack going through the RAM, and for seeing if CPU is okay, I have to take out the RAM in that case. And I did take it out fast and easy, but you see, no possible data recovery in this case. The NOR is cracked, so the CPU is unusable, so I can't get any important data. I just did a video before for the German viewers and told them why do I need NAND, logic, EEPROM and CPU for data recovery, because they are paired with each other. We have a AES encryption, and it's all about security in that case. So if I want to get data, it's important that all these components are fully working, and you see that it's just a crack in the NOR, so I can't get any data at this point. I will get up this video anyways because it's just a real video. You saw how I did the diagnose. Okay, somebody could now say you had to take up the EME shield first and you had to take a look on the CPU first, but in my experience, often if I got numbers on the power supply which are going up to 100 or 150 or only 50 and going directly back down, it's often power IC related. So in that case, I always replace the power IC first. And after I saw I got exactly the same problem, I just wanted to swap the board because I didn't want to search for a long time for faults now. But then I saw a crack in the RAM. Okay, so I took off the RAM fast and easy, like you saw, just for replacing the RAM, and then I just saw the crack right on the gnaw. So you smashed the phone too hard against the wall. Sorry, bro. I really wanted to do the daily recovery for you, but you see, in that case, and this is one case, I earn 0 now. No money, nothing, okay? And I think we have a nice video anyways. I hope you like it. If you want to learn things like that, how to take off a RAM without destroying anything on the CPU, because that's really a fast and easy job if you like, if you know how. You can do that on the Border Repair School Germany. And if you're working at the repair industry for smartphones and tablets, you can join our Facebook group, Smartphone Repair Group Germany. But please answer the questions, otherwise you won't be accepted. I'm out now. I hope you enjoyed the video anyways. We see us with the next one. Boom! Back to life again, normally. I'm out. See you.